Good news to everyone that is looking to migrate abroad as a healthcare assistant. So there is a new country that you can now apply to. So no longer should you be looking to only the UK to apply for jobs to migrate as a healthcare assistant. You can now expand your applications, your job search to this new country I'll be talking about in this video. Now this country is a very good one, good wages, like high wages, and the pathway to settlement is faster and easier than the UK. In this country, just after 2 years on this work visa, you would get your permanent residency. Now that is amazing. Like, that alone is a reason you need to look at this country, and that is basically the reason why I'm bringing this to you, because I've noticed most of the people that are looking to migrate abroad to work are looking to settle in the country they are going to, right? So when I saw the path to settlement in this country is much faster than the UK, where most of the healthcare assistants are migrating to, I just needed to bring this info to you. Yeah, if we are just meeting, my name is Jackie and you're welcome to my channel where I share content to help you migrate abroad, to study, to work, and to live. My mission on this channel is to help you improve your quality of life by opening your minds to opportunities that exist for you abroad. If this is something you're interested in, then do subscribe to my channel and maybe turn on the post notifications so you know every time I post a new video. Right now on my channel, I have videos on how to migrate to so many countries like the UK, Netherlands, Ireland, Japan, Australia, Portugal, Sweden, so many countries. So you may want to check my old videos so you can know your options. And to my returning subscribers, I want to especially thank you and appreciate you for all the support. Thank you for always watching my videos. I see your likes, I see your comments, and your shares too, because people do reach out to me telling them that it was someone else that saw my video on YouTube and sent it to them. So thank you so much for the support. I do appreciate it. Now, if you're a new subscriber, like you subscribed to my channel within the last week, let me know in the comments so I can welcome you specially to the channel. Thank you so much for your support. This amazing country this video is all about. The country I'm introducing to you today is New Zealand. Yeah, New Zealand has launched a new pathway to the country that they call the care workforce. So you can actually migrate to New Zealand as a care assistant. I have videos on my channel about pathways to New Zealand, about new visas that were recently launched. You may want to watch that. I'm going to be linking it up here and in the description box as well. So you may want to watch those videos so you can know more about New Zealand, because in those videos I spoke a lot about the benefits of living and working in New Zealand and just basic info about things you really need to know about New Zealand. So I don't want to repeat it here. So you can just go watch those videos so you can get to know more about New Zealand. And also about the new visas that were launched. You can migrate to New Zealand as a permanent resident. So you can watch that video also to find out how you can move to New Zealand as a permanent resident. You know, it's close to what Canada has right now, where people are migrating to Canada as permanent residents. Yeah, so New Zealand also launched the same kind of pathway just last month, and they call it the straight to resident. So it's something you should definitely check out. So watch that video to find out how you can migrate as a permanent resident. So in this video is all about how to migrate as a healthcare assistant. As a matter of fact, not just healthcare assistant. This pathway is open to like nurse assistants and some other roles in healthcare. You're going to find out about that real soon. So this pathway was launched on the 1st of October, so it's just days old. So you may want to check it out. And because it's new, your chances of getting a job is quite high, because not many people have the attention on New Zealand as at now, because it's relatively new. Whereas for the UK, everybody is applying for healthcare assistant jobs in the UK. So I'm thinking that you'll be able to get a job faster if you apply to New Zealand right now. So let me get into this and just give you information directly from the New Zealand government website about this. So this is called the sector agreement setting. So on this new scheme, they have different job roles here, not just care assistant. Okay, let me show you the list. There is care workforce, there is construction and infrastructure, there is meat processing, there is seafood. Okay, the seafood is divided into onshore, and there is sea-based, and there is seasonal, snow and adventure tourism. And why did the government introduce these sector agreements? Let me quickly read why they did this. The sector agreement settings provide limited exemptions to the median wage requirements for hiring migrant workers on an accredited employer work visa in specific occupations and sectors in exchange for ongoing improvements. Okay, and there are other points that they have raised here. You can read it and, you know, get to know why this was done. So let me just get straight into giving you information about this care workforce. So let's start with what the purpose for this care workforce is. It is to support the increasing need for care and support workers, given the aging population as well as need in other healthcare contexts. So New Zealand has a high population of aging citizens and they need people to care for them. So there is shortage in this sector right now. That is why they're looking to hire care workers from overseas. And what is the duration of this visa, the care workforce visa? It is 2 years, which is going to end in October 2024. Remember, I said it was open on the 1st of October this year. So it is going to be for a duration of 2 years, and that ends in October 2024. This is an initial period, may be renewed following a review. So this is basically the pilot program. They're just running it for 2 years to see how it works. And then at the end of 2 years, you know, they would look at it and see the success and possibly review it. So what is the number of migrant workers permitted to get this visa? And they've said that it is uncapped, meaning there is no maximum number of migrant workers that they intend to grant these visas to. So let's look at the occupations that are eligible for this care workforce. We have here the health assistant, which is what I've been talking about. And we have disability services officer, residential care officer. So you can be, you know, a residential carer, basically, aged and disabled carer. So if you're into caring for aged people and disabled people, then yeah, you can apply for this as well. Then nursing support workers, personal care assistant, therapy aide, child or youth residential care assistant. So if you're a residential care assistant for child or youth, you can apply for this as well. And then diversional therapist. So these are all the occupations that are under the care workforce. So it's not just for healthcare assistants, you know, there are diverse roles that can apply for this. I use care assistant because, you know, many roles on this list are basically care assistants. So it's now, you know, the area you want to specialize in, if it's in aged care, child care, disability, or, you know, and all of that. So, you know, look into it, see where you fall in, and then apply for jobs. So what is the wage threshold for this role? And it's per hour. They have here $26.16, which is equivalent and indexed to the level 3 rate in the pay legislation. However, should this lapse and not be replaced, the rate at that time will be maintained and indexed to median wage to increase over time. So the minimum you can earn on the job you get for this is $26.16 per hour. And what is the maximum visa duration and stand downs? Up to 2 years at level 3 rate in the pay arrangement. After 2 years, a stand down period will apply and the migrants won't be able to apply for another AEWV paying below the level 4 rate for at least 12 months. So basically, when you get into New Zealand on the level 3, you have to work to get into a higher level, which is the level 4, for you to be able to like renew your visa or, you know, stay longer in New Zealand. You're only allowed to be on the level 3 for 2 years. So in that space of 2 years, you're going to work towards being promoted to a level 4. You can do more research to find out, you know, what these levels are all about in New Zealand. And then the other settings, the migrant care workers paid at level 4 rate, provided a 2-year walk to resident pathway. I did say that on this pathway you get your permanent residency in 2 years, but that is dependent on if you can go from the level 3 to level 4 within those 2 years, and then you apply for your permanent residency. But if you remain on the level 3, you're not going to be eligible to apply for your permanent residency. Obviously, you can tell by now that you need a job offer to apply for this visa. So you need to get a job offer in New Zealand, and then when you get the offer, then you apply for your visa. Now, there's a dedicated website for health related jobs in New Zealand where you can go search for jobs and apply. And the website is kiwihealthjobs.com, kiwihealthjobs.com. So that is one of the websites in New Zealand where you can go to search for healthcare jobs. Obviously, from the name, you can tell that they specialize in healthcare roles. So you go to the website and search for the role that you need. I'll be doing another video on where to find jobs, like the job sites, recruitment agencies in New Zealand, where you can sign up and apply for jobs in the country. I'm going to be doing a separate video for that. So you may want to subscribe to my channel, and turn on the post notifications so you will not miss that video. Okay, so you've gotten a job, you want to apply for your visa. How long is it going to take for you to get a decision on your visa application? So basically 50% of applications are completed within 19 days. So with as little as 19 days, you can get a visa for this. And 75% of applications are completed within 25 days, and while 90% of applications are completed within 32 days. So basically you'll be getting a decision on your visa between 19 days to 32 days. Can you migrate with your family on this visa? Yes, you can migrate with your family on this visa, and you don't need to go ahead of them. You can all go as a family together when you're going to resume your new job. I do believe you should take advantage of this opportunity. I think it's a good one. New Zealand is a very good country for you to live. So just go check out for job vacancies on the roles that are listed in this sector, the care workforce, and then apply for those jobs, get the job, apply for your visa, go to New Zealand and start your new job. If you found this video valuable, do give it a like and share it with others. Let them take advantage of this. And thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video.